But in our reality, we got James, we got Brandon, we got the old man Billy with a lot of money.
Old
then
man
we
Billy.
got Keyshawn.
Keyshawn.
And then last but not least, we got you. Because as a woman,
Me?
a black woman, white woman, Latina, we have to weigh out all of our options.
It's your boy Kelvin J, man. I'm back here with another video. Let's go ahead and tap into this video, see what these ladies talking about, man. My man got women says women started struggling with dating when men acquired standards. Let's go ahead and check it out.
When you stop chasing to start being chased, but the chaser ain't chasing.
I'm standing on business. He's standing on business. I'm standing on business.
First off, real quick, man, don't be chasing these women, bro. Don't be chasing these women. Pursue the woman, approach her, talk to her, see what's up, see if she feeling you. And if she feeling you, lock the number in, set the date, and y'all do your thing. But if she ain't feeling you, if she ain't interested, leave it alone, man. Don't go chasing her, going down this rat hunt, because women that's really into you, you ain't got to do all that chasing, man. You do not have to do all that chasing. She gonna be about ready to drop everything and come run and see you, be with you. What time, where you at, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of women like that, and I've had plenty of women that I had to chase over the years. And I guarantee you, you want the woman that's crazy about you. She already into you from the jump. You don't want the woman that you got to chase and try to convince her that you the one, and don't do it.
You telling me you falling out of love with me.
Since the reason why a lot of women are struggling with dating is simply because men have acquired standards. So when women started demanding and having high standards, men took a step back and said, okay, we'll have high standards too, right?
Woo. Dating right, man. Y'all go check them out on YouTube.
The reason why men don't try anymore is because if they can't get it with you, they're gonna get it with someone else. So therefore, you shouldn't be hard to get, right?
Facts.
Most men aren't trying anymore. Most men don't chase anymore. Why? Let's look at different factors. There's a lot of women that don't respect themselves. What happens when a lot of women don't respect themselves? When they normalize intimacy, don't have self-control, and when women don't believe that they're worthy. You know what happens? It makes men lazy. This problem that we have isn't because of men. You realize that, right? Us as women have a lot of more power than what you think. We literally set up the criteria for when a man can get to us. Think about it. When performing intimacy, who is letting the other person in? We are. And that's with everything. We let a man get to us, not the other way around. Because again, men chase status. They're more prone to ego. So it's only going to take enough rejections for them to either step it up or walk.
Did she say men chase status? What's she
Or
saying?
prone to ego. So it's only going to take enough rejections for them to either step it up or walk away.
I think it's so crazy how good I've gotten at like telling if a guy really, really likes me or not. Like there's always little subtle signs where it's like, this man doesn't like me. Like the other day I was hanging out with this guy and I spent the night, you know what I mean? And it was early in the morning. We woke up at like 6 o'clock a.m. and my car was parked in a parking garage below the apartment building, if that makes sense. And his was parked in a different parking garage, okay? I didn't know this at the time. So 6 a.m. rolls around. We're walking towards like the parking garage. I'm thinking he's gonna walk me down to the parking garage. And right when we get to the elevator, he's like, hey, I'm running late. And I was wondering if it would be okay if I just kind of like, you know, let you go on your way down the elevator. The parking garage is right over there to the right. My car is parked over here. So if you don't mind, you know, you can make it yourself. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you don't like me. I know you don't like me. Because if you...
This is how a lot of ladies end up sabotaging their own relationships before they even get in a relationship. They always got to overthink every single thing that a man does. This lady is right. This man right here don't like her like that, which means she's on his weekly rotation and he is on her weekly rotation. And he was walking her out, but he said that he's in a bit of a rush. He ain't got time to walk you to your car. So even if it was a woman that I really like, of course I'm gonna walk her to her car. But at the same time, if I'm running late, I don't have time to walk her to her car. This woman knows where her car is. Just go to your car.
Speak for all women when I say this. We don't really want to get married. We'll tell y'all that just to see what y'all gonna do, because it puts y'all under pressure. But in reality, every woman has at least 5 men. And we're gonna make you feel like you're the only one every single time. But in our reality, we got James, we got Brandon, We got the old man Billy with a lot of money.
Old
Then
man
we
Billy.
got Keyshawn. And
Keyshawn.
then last but not least, we got you. Because as a woman,
Me?
a black woman, white woman, Latina, we have to weigh out all of our options. That's why when y'all give us...
Hey, don't let her get it twisted now. Men, you got to weigh your options too now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men do this too. Make it seem like, you know, a lot of men think that it's an attractive thing to make a woman think that she's the only guy that she's talking to. You know, or you know what I mean? That she's the only girl that he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, you got to keep the roster kind of open. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm just not even pressed, then yeah, I'm going to be honest and be like, yeah, I ain't talking to nobody else right now because I'm just not dating anyways. I'm not even worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're actually on the market and you're actually trying to do something out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? You need to let these ladies know that, hey, you got options. You know what I'm saying? I got options. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the DMs. I do get compliments when I'm out and about. You know what I'm saying? And if they going, they going.
Give us the ring and y'all finally get on y'all knees, we cry. We don't cry because we happy. We cry because now we stuck with you. In reality, we don't want to be stuck with one set of balls for our whole life.
Oh, and the guy that I went out on the date with, he did that thing where you having a conversation with the guy and then he goes MIA for like 19 hours. And then comes back like, hey, what's up? I don't know. Just sitting here about to delete your number. That's what's up.
But for 19 hours, really? What if this guy had a family emergency thing going on or anything?
And then comes back like, hey, what's up? I don't know. Just sitting here about to delete your number. That's what's up. I don't know. I just don't like stuff like that. Especially if like we've been communicating every day, all day for, you know, since we met. And then randomly today or whatever day, the men just decide like you were so busy for 20 something hours that you couldn't text back. Or when you come back from whatever you were doing, you don't even say like, oh, my bad. They just pop back up and try to have a regular conversation.
So this is why you got to be busy from the jump, man. Be busy. Find a job, find 2 jobs, find an activity, a sport, fitness, I don't know, something. Just be busy with something throughout your day, especially if you're on the dating market. If you're dating women, be busy. You know what I'm saying? Be genuinely busy. Don't pretend to be busy, but genuinely be busy. And do that from the jump. So that way she already know what time it is. When y'all first meet, she see that, okay, this dude be busy. He responds quick at times, but there's other times when he's not. You know what I'm saying? I can't just call him whenever I want to because he don't pick up because he's busy doing something. You know what I mean? This is how your relationship should be starting with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine, be honest. But if you're busy, be busy. And women like a man that's busy, that's active, that's out here doing something productive, out here getting something done, got some kind of motion going on. You know what I'm saying? Be busy.
Like, no.
See, I think this is a lot of ladies' way trying to micro control men, especially beta male type men. She said she only went on one date with this guy. He disappeared for 19 hours, which is one day. So she sees that as a red flag. What if this man was busy? What if this man was at work? Why don't she just hit him up or text him and say, hey, what happened to you? You know, just call the guy if it's such a big deal. Why she got to make assumptions that this man is up to something wrong just because this woman has trust issues from her past. This is how her ex-boyfriend used to cheat on her, maybe. So now this is something she's going to bring into the next relationship, this trauma baggage of when a man don't answer her text or hit her back for 24 hours. And she's talking about blocking or deleting this man's number over that. And this is how a lot of women lose good men, just over something small and petty.
Good people, it's me, the peaceful one. So this video is not for a systematic thinker because I am going to present multiple concepts and then try to bring them together. So bear with me here. So I wanted to explain that, you know what, since the reason why a lot of women are struggling with dating is simply because men have acquired standards, right? Okay, so I'm waiting to go on air. But anyway, the point I was trying to make was that a lot of women are struggling when it comes to dating because a lot of men have acquired standards. And I was trying to explain this concept without upsetting a lot of people. Then I saw this video that's made by this lady. I'll try and tag her on this video. And she was going on about the fact that, high value women in their 40s and 50s, contrary to popular belief, are actually marrying quite well. They're marrying men with money, they're marrying high value men. So she was debunking the whole thought that you should marry young in order for you to live happily ever after. She was making examples of all these men, of these high value women who've married high value men. And then also I was thinking about some articles I read a couple of years ago, and it was around the Mrs. and the PhD, and also that marriage is for the affluent. And basically articles were saying that they're finding that the data is showing that the more highly educated a woman is, the more likely she is to get married. And the fact that a lot of people are more likely to marry, men are more likely to marry their peers. Meaning that women they met in college and university, a lot of these studies were based on American participants. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to bring in my theory. And what I realized was that the narrative in the market is that women asked men to step up, become better lovers, become, just better people in society, stop violating us, abusing us, show up better for us. And you had two sets of men who came to the party. And also that narrative of stepping up, also there was those who slid in the narrative, indoda must. So when women started demanding and having high standards, men took a step back and said, okay, we'll have high standards too, right? So the disgruntled one just elevated the bar in terms of, she must watch for me, she must be traditional and all that other nonsense in order to justify as to why they should stay in a position of power. And then the ones who are eligible, which a lot of you are looking for, were like, okay, so what do you bring to the table? I'm not here to save you. I'm not here trying to become your, your blesser, your whatever, and so forth. I'm also looking for a high value woman too. And I think as I bring these concepts together, I think that the reason why, and when I speak to a lot of girls, because how come is it, whether you're pretty, whether you come from a good home, whether you know God, whether you're a kind-hearted person and so forth, a lot of women are struggling with the concept of men. And I realized that when men started applying standards, that's when dating became difficult. Now that the fact that you're pretty, the fact that you are, a woman, a girl, and you've got something underneath that skirt, is no longer good enough for you to secure a man. The thing is, a lot of women have never prioritized self-development when it comes to dating, right? I just needed to show up just because I'm pretty, just because I give it like a snake or something like that, just because a lot of women have never had to apply self-development principles in order to apply to secure a good partner. And when men started applying standards, because you said to them, step up, become better people, and they were like, okay, where is the self-development in you females? And I think when men acquired standards, that's when it became difficult.
She said some things that was very correct.
There's some true stuff she said, and there's some off stuff she said. You know what I'm saying? Yes, men are starting to wake up. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of men are starting to wake up, especially with Andrew Tate, men like Andrew Tate, and those type of individuals, Kevin Samuels, out here, spitting game and helping people wake up. You know what I'm saying? People are definitely doing that. But as far as like the educated stuff, most men do not want an educated woman. You understand? We want a woman with a brain that works. You know what I'm saying? But educated in the sense of you done went off to college, got all these degrees and blah, blah, blah. Men don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you take that time that you wasted going to that college, learn how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to cook, learn how to clean, learn how to nurture, learn how to teach, learn how to do the different nurturing and wife abilities that a husband will need to keep a nuclear family going strong. That's what men, really want.
Correct. And the truth be told, is it standards or men just have more options now? Is there too many women to choose from? A lot of men are coming to the realization of their worth.
We're going to go ahead and end it right there, man. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now, y'all. Help your boy out. Help your boy out, man. Come on now. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell so y'all can see more content like this, man. We in Red Pill Heaven. Oh, yeah.